Okay, so against my better judgment, I'm going to make an attempt to let's play, at least until I get bored, Yume Nikki 2. I don't know if that's Yume 2 key or what. I'm aware I'm not the first person to let's play this. I'm certainly not the first Brit to attempt it, but, well, why not? It might be worth noting, if you're planning on playing this, that you can get the latest English translation from Uboa-chan, I believe it is. If you're going to do that, you're going to want to set your computer's Unicode language settings to Japanese. It's not mentioned on the site that I found this on, and if you attempt to do it with English as Unicode language, it just isn't going to install. You're going to get some RPG 2000 error or other. But anyway, let's kick this off. Yume Nikki 2 is the well, as it says in here, it's the spiritual successor to the original Yume Nikki, which was a wonderful little freeware game which has inspired all kinds of troubled imaginings within my own mind. On certain dark nights I can still see Uboa if I concentrate hard enough. This I've only played for half an hour and have so far found a little bit more disturbing. I don't get scared too easily, but I get creeped out exceptionally easily, so I don't know how long this is going to last. I'll certainly do my best. This is going to scroll up a little ways. They apparently want programmers, painters and composers. Unfortunately, you're probably going to have to read Japanese, and I have neither the inclination to do this nor the inclination to learn Japanese. So we're off. Same as before, run around, collect effects, and hopefully she won't do what Madatsuki did at the end of the first game, which depressed everyone, I think, who played it. Nothing in the closet. The save's cute. She has an online diary, which, well, not online, but it's on her own computer, so it's I like that. I'm not going to trouble you with the minigames on the PC. No, sorry, the SNES. It's rather a lot worse than they were on the original Yume Nikki, but I don't think they're finished yet. So this is the dream world. Not anything too strange yet. Moving right along into the, gosh, I don't know what you call it, Hall of Doors, I suppose. Oh my goodness, it's worth pointing out that Yume Nikki 2 is much, much larger than Yume Nikki, at least as far as I've experienced it, so I'm going to get lost, you're going to get lost, unless you know where you're going, you know. Right, I've no idea what's going on in here. I'm assuming that this is meant to be clouds of floating over some sort of landscape. There's a door, there's a good start. It took me about half an hour to find this before. Oh gosh, this, right. That goes click when you press it. I know you can't hear that. I don't know how to get sound on this thing yet, so you're going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid. If anyone can tell me how I get the sound recording, I mean, as you can probably see, I'm using an unregistered hypercam 2. It's the best solution I can find in a pinch. But if you can tell me how to get that sorted out, then I would very much appreciate it. And we are going to wander very aimlessly because I've said it before, this game is huge. Possibly just a little bit too huge. It's pretty though, from what I've seen of it. Except for when the bad things happen. And the bad things happen. Oh good god, do they happen? Oh, another door. Okay, if I remember, this place may cause a little bit of eye strain. Also, if you're at all susceptible to photosensitive epilepsy, you may want to look away here. Because, good God, I don't know what's going on in this room. Last time I was wandering around here, something went and ran into me before I could find anything. And it moves quite quickly, so it's probably going to find me anytime soon. Not that there appears to be anything in here, it's just, I don't know what those are supposed to be, winking faces? What? Beats me. Same old background again. The music in the other areas stops when you come in here, so that's peculiar, I don't know. I don't know if this is supposed to be a trap room or what. You do get out when the thing finds you. He doesn't seem to be making much of an effort right now, though. He's leaving me alone, so that's good. Just keep on walking. Just keep walking, keep on walking. Walking through the nightmare landscape. Yeah, there he goes. Thank you. Right. Send you back in here. I don't know what this is for. You know what? I shouldn't come in here. Because Lord only knows what you find in there. I don't know if there's anything useful in there. But anyway. Out of bed. Back in bed. Off we go. Going to the 5 minutes into this thing, and we're making wonderful, wonderful progress. Incidentally, that's an English trait. That's sarcasm right there. Right, graveyard. Things will happen in here. Also, you should be quite glad that you can't hear the music because it's unpleasant. There's a lot of playing card symbols in here. I don't know what that's about. There's also this lady down here. Maiko, I don't know what that's for. It turns you into some sort of Japanese shrine maiden looking thing. And there we go. There's some gore for you. It's going to get a little unpleasant here, so brace yourself. Step in there. And we find the white area. This freaked me out a little bit at first, I won't be ashamed to admit. So we will wander down through the white area. Little door on the side. I've checked all the other walls. There doesn't seem to be anything else to do in here. But apparently a heart that's leaking its organs leads you to the hospital. I guess that's some sort of logical conclusion. I think it's a hospital. It could also be a dentist's office. It could be a... God, it could be damn near anything in this game, I'll be honest with you. Anyway, wander through. Nothing really in the rooms, I've checked them. You get a few random characters. I don't know what they're about. The only reason I'm skipping them is because I've already been through this area. There's nothing of any huge interest, but we'll get to things. Also, incidentally, this is probably an immense amount of spoilers for... I don't know what that's about. There's probably a lot of spoilers for where effects are. This isn't really the purpose of playing the game as a let's play. It's more just for me to have a bit of a wander around, try out this YouTube thing and just show you what's going on in here. Right, nothing in. I've come in a set of rooms too early, I think. Also, this next set of rooms freaks me out a little bit. Yeah, here we go. So, hospital, someone's taken the floor away. And it's covered in horrible greenness. I don't know what's going on, but then there's more of it. And okay, admittedly, I play this at night. That's the only time I get off of work. So I'm sat here in a completely black apartment. None of the lights are on, and there's horrible mess all over my screen. Thankfully, I'm not playing it in full screen mode this time, so there's slightly less horror factor to it. It's not even horror, it's just very odd. I don't know. Anyway, we're looking for a little red dot. Here we go. You can't get past those, at least I don't think you can. And here we go. Time for more violence. Because everything's dead in here. I don't know why. I don't think this game needs a reason to kill everything, but there we go. I'm going to keep wandering into these things shattered intestines, and there's going to be a lot of colours and... Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, God, I don't think I've even seen this kind of thing when I've been drunk. So, we're looking for a very special corpse here. I don't remember which one it is, which is quite unfortunate. Is it this one? It's this one. Here we go. It's our new special friend, the chainsaw, which is the equivalent of Yume Nikki's knife. It lets you kill indiscriminately. Also, this game has the equivalent of... what are they called? Torrent Ingen from the first game? In that if you chainsaw certain innocent people, they'll go crazy and send you to bad places that you can't get out of. I've only found one of them, and that was by accident. And I'm coming up to the end of my 10-minute limit here. So I think, unless I find anything particularly useful, I'm just going to pinch my cheeks and get out of here. And then wherever we go from there is going to be news to me as well. That's probably not a bad idea. So we'll leave it off at the Scary Sludge Room, and I will see you shortly from... I don't really know her name, but we'll go back to her bedroom anyway. I'll see you in a bit. Toodle pip.